Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, I'm just going to get right to the action, okay, guys? I'm going to get right to the action. Okay, fun it all, right, guys? Okay. You know me. If you do know me, I like adventure. I like action. I like helping people too, as well. So I went back, and again, you see the firemen are still there. We still got firemen over here. But I went in the action. Guys. I'm going crazy. It is 3 something in the morning, guys. 3 something in the morning. I have no idea what time it is right now. I should get some sleep. I am sleep deprived right now. I need to get some sleep, but the worst is over, guys. I do want to come to a conclusion over here. So, okay, after my live stream, I went ahead and the firemen were starting to disappear. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's go see the aftermath. And I'm like, let me go check out the aftermath. So I went closer and closer and went all the way up in the action. Now at this time, now mind me, the video is adventurous. I'm not gonna post it because it's a person's property. I have total respect on a person's property. It's just for my documentation only. Nobody else could see this video. If I showed you this video in person, that would be in person only, but I'm not gonna show it on the internet. And I have total respect for people's property. But when it comes to my own social media, that's my own social media. I can post what I want. So if you have not seen on my Instagram, go check it out. I did post on there. But again, I have little followers, little things. If people are not subscribed to me, they're not going to see that content. It's only exclusive content. So just for educational purposes only, those are some live action videos between myself, guys. No mixed emotions. I want to get that straight. I'm going to let you know right now that I did try to communicate with the owner of the apartment. Therefore, the owner did not speak English. So that's just a heads up for the video, okay? So back to my video, guys. So, guys, after the commotion, I went ahead and went back downstairs. I had to get me some more percentage on my phone because I needed to have at least 25% on my phone at least. And luckily my phone was charging fast enough. It was 35. So I went ahead and got my phone, got my shoes, went back downstairs, and went into the live action. I went closer and closer and closer, and I seen the apartment and how horrific it looked. It was pretty bad, guys. It was so bad. I cannot believe my eyes, I can't believe my eyes at all. It was super bad. I'm super thankful that everybody is fine. Everybody's okay. Nobody was hurt in the situation. I wasn't hurt in the situation. Okay, guys. I want to start off like this. I live in a community that is a Hispanic community, right? So nobody knows too much English, right? So I go over there and I see the apartment. I start recording, and then I put down my phone because I know people get shy when you start recording. They don't want to be in the recording, and they're like, "Oh, you're recording. I don't know what you're recording about." And so I went to a guy. I said, "You live there?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah." me no, I don't understand English. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know English? You know, you live there? No, no. And then the guy was like, no, no. And so I went, hold on, where's my tablet? Okay, here it is. So I asked the two guys if they lived there, no. And I said, the guy was like, me no live here. Me no here. And I'm like, okay, so you don't live here. He's like, no, no. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So he perfectly stated that he didn't live there, right? So obviously I'm a little misunderstood by their English because they said the guy that was next to the other guy, which was like a buff guy, he said oh, I don't know, right? So then I was like, okay, I stand by. I start recording back again. I started making sure that people were aware that I was recording because people don't like it when you're recording anonymously. They look at your camera and they look at what's going on. They're like, is she recording? If so, I don't want to be in the recording. You know how people are, you know. And a person like me that just comes into the interviewing, like, of course, I want to get up in the action. I want to see if everybody's safe. I want to know what's going on. So, again, guys, this is all respects to the community, but you have to understand English. Understand English if it was your life being saved. Because if I was to be there and try to save their life and they didn't understand what I was saying, they would have been a big trouble, okay? Just to be firm, okay? I have nothing against Hispanic community, nothing. But I gotta tell you, if a person cannot speak English and they live in the United States of America, we got a big problem. So, first of all, I asked the guy if he lived there. He said the skinny guy said no, I don't live here. Well, basically he said no. He's like, no, me no live here. And the other guy, he didn't want to talk. And I was like, oh, okay, I see why you don't want to talk, because I have a camera pointing your way. So I secluded the camera, I put down my phone, and then I asked him if he needed help. He said, huh? I said, do you need help taking stuff out of the apartment? Because obviously he was going in and out of the apartment that was underneath the burning apartment. He was going in and out. And I'm like, dude, that's not safe. Why are you doing that? Why is the fireman letting him do that? I know to save his stuff, but why did they let him do that? The firemen are, you can see right now, they're backing up and stuff. So I'm a little confused on why are they letting him go into his apartment for? And I'm like, okay, well, if they let him go into his apartment, then I'm going to follow him, because obviously he doesn't know English. He doesn't know what I'm saying. So I asked the guy a couple of more times. I said, I can help you. He then says, oh, I don't know. I don't understand. Oh, me no understand. So the lady that opened the door, she opened the door. She didn't know English. I talked to some other like teenager girl, and I said, I can help you if you need. And then she's like, oh, she can help us. She was talking to her in Spanish. She's saying that she can help us if she needed. And the other lady is like, no, I good. And she's like, no, we're good. And so I'm like, okay. And then the other guy, literally, the other guy in Spanish was saying, help me, come over here, help me. Now, I'm not saying he told that to me. He was telling that to his friend that was nearby. Now, I had offered my services, guys. I offered my services to help the people that need to get their stuff out of the apartment, because if it was me, I would say yes. If my apartment was burning down and I had someone say, I can help you get your stuff out of the apartment, I would tell them, help me. These people are too scared. What are you scared of? Anonymous person that's trying to help you? I was trying to help out a person. The person did not understand English, in which you should in the United States of America. Again, no, nothing against the Hispanic community, but when a person is trying to help you, they are trying to do it for the better. Okay, guys? They're trying to do it for the better. So, on with my point here, because we're going 2 minutes into it. I asked the guy again, is there anything I can help you with? He still didn't understand. And I was like, you know what? This is me. This is me. If they're letting him go into the downstairs apartment that is not burned all the way, then I can go into the apartment, right? So I'm an anonymous person, and I go with the flow. I go with the flow. I'm just gonna leave it there. So if this video gets numerous video views or whatever, I'm just gonna tell you this. I go with the flow. I went into, oh, there's a couple of kids over here. I don't know what they're doing. So it's like this, guys. I asked the guy numerous times if I can help him. The apartment is burned to crisp. On top is burned to crisp. There's no longer an apartment there. It is sad. It is sad. I tried to offer my services to this guy, and I said, if I can help you, he didn't understand English. So therefore, if you don't understand English, maybe you probably didn't comprehendo that I told you I can help you out with your stuff. I went in the apartment, guys. I went into the downstairs apartment that was upstairs that was burning down. The whole stuff, everything from the ceiling was coming down, water all over the place. Okay, mind me that. Now, at this time, if somebody was to intrude my apartment and look into my apartment, I understand that it is my apartment and that it shouldn't be intruded, but I have an open mind. Other people don't have an open mind like me, but I have an open mind. So I went into the action. Hello, deflection. Welcome back. I don't even know what time. It's 4:00 in the morning. So I went into the action, guys. Thank you so much for giving me the thumbs up. I cannot sleep. I'm trying to sleep. I'm probably gonna give me something to eat and drink. Like, I need a soda. I need a Sprite or something to calm me down or something, because I am so hyped right now. I can't sleep. Luckily, I don't work tomorrow, so that's a good thing. Yes, it's 4 a.m. I know. I am okay. But let me finish my story, because I'm not gonna be here for that long. Well, I don't know if I'll be here that long, because a lot of people scheme through and then they're like, okay, well, you're doing a bad thing. I was not doing a bad thing, guys. I was not. I was minding my own business, guys. At the same time being mischievous, okay? I asked the guy if I could help him, because the apartment above this guy was crisped. It was total crisp. There's nothing left in that apartment at all. The walls were burned. You could see the shell of the apartment. Mischievous. Yeah, mischievous, because I'm a mischievous person. You never know what's gonna happen. I'm spontaneous. I could be doing one thing and then have curiosity and doing something, or maybe helping someone or doing something. Yes, spontaneous. I'm spontaneous, mischievous, and like I look like an innocent person, and I look like I'm not gonna do much, but in reality, I might do some things. You never know. So I went ahead and I asked the guy over and over. Yeah, they are. Look, there's so many fire trucks. Again, YouTube makes it a little bit different, but I am facing the other way. Yeah. The apartment fire started at 12:30. I seen on my CCTV cameras. I was heartbroken because I was playing music in my on my TV, and I heard all that. I mean, I seen that on my CCV that I was playing music, and I was in my zone, guys. I was in my zone. It's 1:39. I know, right? I'm about to give me something to drink downstairs. I don't have anything to drink here. I'm thirsty. So I asked the guy over and over. Yeah, it is. Uh-huh. That is true. That is true. It is. It's 3.5 hours. Um, I asked the guy over and over if I could help him get the stuff out of the apartment. He said no. He said, "Oh, I don't understand you." He didn't say no. He never said no. He said, "Oh, me don't understand English." Well, if I'm talking to you in English, you need to understand me. When I went into the apartment that was underneath the crisp apartment, I went in there exploring. Okay, guys, the firefighters did not tell anybody to not go underneath that apartment, which is not safe. Okay, guys, this is not safe at all. I would not recommend it. But I'm a mischievous person over here, and I acted like a person that was gonna help that person. Okay. Now, in reality, I offered my services. I did. I asked the guy if I could help him get his stuff out of the apartment that is underneath. He said he didn't know. What am I supposed to do? So then I'm like, okay, well, if that guy can go into the apartment, then I can go into the apartment that's underneath. Because obviously the firemen, they have no idea. Well, I don't even know, because the firemen are supposed to have all custody over the apartment that's burning, that's underneath. That's my cause. Yeah, not safe at all. It was not safe at all. I could tell. I could say that I did put myself into a little bit of danger there. Even the firemen were probably in shock. Yeah, probably, but they're certified. They have to be certified to do that job, so they have to have all respects. But I didn't understand the fact that the guy downstairs from the burning apartment went back and forth, back and forth. He constantly went in the apartment, ran into his apartment, grabbed a couple of stuff in his room, came back out, and kept going back and forth in the apartment. The apartment that was burning. How the hell does how the heck does the fireman, how does he let him get permission to go in the apartment? First of all, I thought they were supposed to tape it off and be like, this is an unsafe and unstable situation. You cannot go underneath. Because it's one thing to talk about, but when something is happening, it still shocks you. Yeah, I agree on that, because it shocked me too. I didn't think I was fully awake, because I'm fully prepared for a apartment fire, but I didn't think I also as well. And when I think about it right now, like, I went into the guy's apartment, guys. A little bit nervous. Yeah, I was nervous. I was freaking out because I wanted to help the dude, but the guy didn't understand English. I offered my services, and then I went and I told I told the other guy, I told the lady that was there, and I said, hey, is there anything I can help you with? And then the lady was trying to speak to her in Spanish. Oh yeah, we just have a couple of things in the apartment we need to get out. Okay, then how come a fireman? First of all, protocols here. I want to go over protocols from the fire department. The protocols for the fire department should have been more safer, in my opinion. And this is for educational purposes. This is not to exclude, and I'm not going to put that video on YouTube. This video is only exclusive on my Instagram. New viewers, it should be moderated. She had a For the new viewers, it should be moderated. She had a fire in the complex. Yeah, she had a fire in the complex. Well, I think it was the dude's apartment, but I see where you're going. I see where you're going. Whoever's apartment it was, I was trying to help. She being you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was kind of confused. I'm so parched right now. Inhaling all that smoke too. It was kind of crazy. Apartment complex. Yeah. So I went in the apartment. Okay, so the claws, guys, the claws. We need to come to the claws because I've been telling my story for quite some time. So I went after the guy and I said a name because the fire department don't know. I just said Julio. You need me to help you, Julio. I didn't even know who the heck was Julio. I don't know. I just knew that if I said a name and attest to it, and even if I didn't say a name, I walked in there. I walked into the apartment that was underneath the burning apartment. I walked into it. I walked into the apartment that was burning underneath. Right? They're like, what the heck is this person doing up so late? I mean, so early. And so, was there a lot of water? Yes, deflection. I have it on my Insta. I'm not going to post it here on YouTube. This is not for YouTube. I have total respect for people around me. So I'm not going to post that publicly. It's only for my viewers on different social media platforms that are my friends. So that's all I gotta say. So I went into the apartment. There was a ton of water everywhere. I got wet. My hair totally smells like burnt apartment, like a burnt anything. Makes sense. I have you on Instagram. Okay, well go check that video out. It's pretty intense, and I'm total. It was a disaster in a way. It was mind boggling because I didn't even know what to do. I froze because I'm like, oh, we're in the apartment, and I'm like, when do I get out? When do I go in? When do I go? And then after I was stayed there for a little while. I stayed there for a little while, and then the guy came up. And he was like, hello, yes, and I was like, yeah, I can help you with something. He's like, no, I don't need help. I was like, oh, now you speak English. Now you speak English. You did not speak English when I was talking to you outside. I was talking to him outside, and I said to him, if I can help him. And he's like, oh, you know, speak English. And I'm like, well, I can help you. If you did not understand, you did not understand that I had said that I can help you. I could have said, can I go into your apartment and I just want to see what's going on. You probably didn't even understand that. I could have psyched him out completely. I'm like, I told you in English that I was trying to. You don't understand in English. I'm gonna go inside your apartment and now you're gonna understand. And I was in his apartment and there was water everywhere. And he was like, yeah, can I help you? And I was like, yeah, well, can I help you? And I was like, now you speak English. Now you chose the time that I come into your burning apartment to speak English, and you said you didn't know English. That pissed me off so freaking much. I know, no English, no problem, man. It is true. No English, no problem. I got your back. You know, I'm gonna go invade your privacy because if I was speaking properly English and I said, hey, sir, can I go into your apartment? I just want to see what it looks like inside when it's burning down, and I can help you at the same time get your stuff out. Oh, me no English, and then I intrude your property. Therefore, it's not his property anymore. It's the apartment complex property. I intrude his privacy in his apartment, and then he comes over there and he meets me in the kitchen. He's like, excuse me," and I'm like, "Uh-huh." I was like, I said, "Do you need any help?" He's like, "No, I don't need no help." And I was like, "Okay, well, all right." And then he tried to, he was like, "Get out of here, get out of here, don't go cook, get out of here," you know. why, uh, why did he speak Spanish? But you don't know this neighbor? I don't know this neighbor. Why did he speak Spanish? Was he mad? Yeah, he was obviously mad because I got into his apartment, and I could have easily told him right there that I went to his apartment because I did tell him that if he needed help, and I did tell him I was going to go document it, and I wanted to see what it looked like inside. Now, mind me, this apartment is burning, right? It's burning. It's burnt to crisp. It's down. I'm a person that documents everything. That is my lifestyle. I document and I put it all on there, you know. Maybe he thought you were up to no good. Yeah, he could have, but then he chose the time to speak English at the last resort. And so what happened after that, I got out of the apartment and then went back to a distance where I was. He asked the fireman, he's like, sir, can I lock this door? Can I lock this door? After he went in and out the apartment that was underneath, he asked the fireman, can he lock the door? And then he said, can I lock this door? And the fireman's like, it's no good to even lock, but go ahead and lock it. He ended up closing both doors to the apartment because he saw that there was an intruder, which is me, and he saw that people would go in, and he didn't think anybody would go in. And he's like, who would even dare to go into the burning apartment? Well, me, because I'm anonymous and mischievous person over here. That's just me. He might not know he should video his place and take pictures before he starts cleaning it. Yeah, well, it looked like the fire department put blankets and stuff all over the place at that time. You will see in my Instagram video inside the apartment. Oh my God. It was torturing. It was terrifying. And then after I got out of the apartment, his friend that said, "Oh, me no English," the skinny friend, I saw him coming my way. And then I went ahead and went underneath the stairs because there was little stairs. I went ahead and crawled underneath the stairs and then went back to over here. And it looked like the skinny guy and the girl were looking for me. And I was all like, "Run away!" I ended up running. I ran away. Do you regret going in there now or not really? No, not real. It's kind of mixed emotions because it kind of puts in perspective to where it's like if my apartment was burning, well, the apartment above me was burning down, and someone asked me in Spanish or English or in Japanese, it doesn't even matter what language, if they spoken, if I see their gestures like, "You help me help you over here," I would be like, "Yes, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, yes, kid, yes, thing, help me out, take my stuff, come get my property, grab this, grab that, help me out and take the stuff." Do not, if someone is trying to help you, do not let that be discourageful. It's a stranger, yes, but at the same time, you're doing wrong at your point because you could have gotten help, but you chose not to. it's very mixed emotions. And of course, yes and no, because it was traumatizing because um, it's an apartment fire, and I've always had the mixed emotions where apartment fires always terrified the ass out of me. So yes, I had mixed emotions. I regret it and I don't regret it, but at the same time, it's for education, for my education, and for other people's education to see. Um, I don't, I, we only live once in a lifetime. So it's better to do something now than never. I would never be able to have this opportunity again. So in my lifetime, as in, what is this day? What, April 30th, 2023. I would never be able to relive April 30th, 2023 to go back in time. It's not possible. So might as well do everything possible to live life and to fill it out. It's common in large cities. People have the to remember it. Yeah, to remember it fair and square. And whenever I tell my coworkers or I tell other people what happened in the apartments, or let's say later in the future, maybe 20 years from now, maybe these apartments will never don't exist anymore and they tore it down and they made new land out of it. I could say that I've seen some things. I have seen the first time I lived in these apartments about 6 years ago. I didn't have a bed at all. I just moved in. I didn't have a bed, so I slept on the floor, and like, I had covers underneath, and I saw a car fire right there, and I have that video somewhere in a U.S. in a card in a SD card somewhere. I have no idea where the heck that is. I cannot even think of where it is. I know I have it on backup file and somewhere. But the first day that I was in my apartment, there was a car fire. What happened was the car was sitting there since Hurricane Harvey, and got flooded out. And then there was rats that chewed the wiring, and there was rats that were living in that car on the street, and then they ate some electrical stuff, and then it just started a fire, big car fire. Yeah, I know, car fire. Exactly. Guys, I need to go get me something to drink. Oh, I'm thirsty. I don't even want to drink any more alcohol. The fire department is still here. I'm gonna go downstairs and go to the vending machine real quick. Oh, I am thirsty. Hey, Deflection, what should I get? Should I get a Mr. Pibb or Sprite? What should I get? A Mr. Pibb or Sprite? I'm thinking both. Like, I'm so thirsty. I am thirsty as AF. Whichever you like more. Okay, alright, I'll be right back. You're gonna hear the background noise. the the Coke machine is not working. Oh, it says Brazil something in progress. I don't even know what the heck Brazil has to do with anything with the Coke machine. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I like Sprite more. What did you end up getting? It didn't work at all. No, it says something about Brazil. And I'm like, what the heck does Brazil have to do with anything? I'm gonna have to go to the other vending machine over there. What? But so far, the firemen are leaving the scene. All of the firemen, you can hear them backing up. Their trucks are leaving the scene. There is water everywhere. Like, it looks like a flood zone over here. They have sprayed down that apartment so hardcore. I know. I should have took. Well, I don't have my phone to take a picture of that, but it says Brazil in progress. I'm like, what the hell does Brazil have to do with anything? Okay, the fire department have all kind of flashing lights over here. Everybody's leaving. Everybody's leaving the party. But yeah, what's 37 minutes, guys. I've been on 37 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Deflection. If you didn't see the video on Instagram, go ahead and check it out. It's pretty epic. I don't think I would ever do that in my life again. I'm not sure because I'm a very daring person, mischievous. I'm so mischievous. How many it's hard to tell. I know one did for sure. Oh, so much light. The other fire truck. Okay, the lights have gone out. All right, they are leaving. They have left the building. No more light-a-roo. Yeah, the top one for sure. Saddening. But I'm gonna try to get some rest now. It is 4:26. I hope you too as well. I don't even know what you're doing up so early, Deflection. But yeah, I am gonna try to get some rest now. I'm gonna try to go to the other vending machine and get me something to drink. Hopefully Brazil doesn't intervene with my thirstiness, because I'm thirsty, and Brazil is making me annoyed because they don't want to give me my drink. It says Brazil in progress. What the heck does Brazil have to do? I'm telling you, that's why I'm so confused at the whole entire world. Do you think the fire started because they were using something to heat it? To heat, I don't know, man. I have no ideas. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.